Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Daniches and welcome back to One Year 365. And today is March 27 and today is episode 301 out of 365, which means that we only have 64 more days until the entire series is finished and everything will stop. I'm not gonna make any more um, like random discussions like this. So today, we will actually talk about something. You probably already tell from the title about what I'm going to discuss. So basically, um, I'm doubting that there is actually another life form outside human life form in the space, in the universe basically. And I'm gonna give you some reason why this is probably like a little bit against what people believe, that there is actually some other life form outside the earth, or in space, or in the universe in general. So yeah, first let's actually like make up to reasons why people can get uh you know like uh uh, belief into that, the reason why it makes sense that there is actually another life. So this is you, right? This is you. This is actually, I found this like randomly on Instagram. The Instagram posts basically telling that this is you, and then they zoom out, and then this is Earth and this is you, and then they zoom out again, like this is the sun and this is the earth, etc., etc., along with other planet as well, etc., etc., something like that. This is the sun, and then they zoom out again, and this is the Milky Way towards the center. This is the galaxy, the entire galaxy. And where is the sun? Where is the solar system? It is something like that. It's just a dot, and then they zoom out. They keep zooming out, like keep zooming out again. This is you know like this is the Milky Way, and this is another galaxy throughout the universe. And these all of this makes up a cluster of galaxy. And then they keep zooming out again, they keep zooming out again, and this is a cluster of those galaxies uh, meeting another clusters of a galaxy, etc., etc. And the post ended with uh, you know like um, like a question: do you really believe there is no other life form outside Earth? And they stop like that. But it actually got me thinking, actually. I mean, yeah, I guess because it might be possible, but the problem with that is that you only see from one, from one perspective, that is space, right? You make presumption that just because, the space is so wide, therefore, therefore there is another life form somewhere else, right? Just because how wide the space is. But I think one thing that people forgot is that they forgot the second parameter. So this is the first is space, and yeah, you're right. This is about time. So not only the space is big, but time also is such a large scope as well. Like let's think about Earth, like Earth, the solar system, the sun itself. I think the sun in our solar system, or the sun, has been created or around since like about 5 billion years ago. Like, correct me if I'm wrong about this, but if anything, it's already been long time ago, right? And even dinosaur was millions of years ago. So yeah, this is like a long time, right? This is a very long time since the Big Bang. And also, if we take a look at time perspective as well, this is, the Big Bang. And then maybe we are over here, maybe we'll still have, the universe, maybe there is something going around for so long. And yeah, this might also become endless, just like how the space is endless, right? So what am I trying to say with this? Basically, what am I trying to say? You probably ask, right? um well, it's about the odds. It's about the odds of another life form actually exists at the same, at the same state as, like a human form, human life form on Earth. And, if you ask me, I feel like that is a little bit too unlikely, because let's make a simple graph, right? This is space, this is time, and yeah, this is the Big Bang. And time has gone so far, the space also has gone so far, right? And the Earth actually is like, let's say we are over here. Um, it's like when the space is still, being developed, but also the time only progress a little bit, right? So like basically from this graph, like what people often like see is that they always presume that we are on the same time. And there is one over here, there is another one over here, and it is like that, which like if you take a look at the graph over here, it's not always the case, because yeah, sure, other life form might have existed, but it's most likely not at the same exact moment as this time, like right now, like because what are the odds that another life form actually exists like at the same exact time as Earth, out of many other options, like there is so many positions over here across time where other life form might have happened, right? So what are the odds that this is actually over here? It's just that we are in different space, like apart from the other. I feel like um, if you start thinking about time, I feel like it's kind of less likely that that would happen. So yeah, I'm saying that I don't say that there is no other life form. I just say that there might not be another life form at this exact same time as us, like maybe there's another time, maybe there's another life form actually close to Earth, for instance, like over, like close to Earth means that it is, like um where is it, like around this area, for instance, because the space is small, right? Like the space distance is kind of low, but it might actually happen already long time ago, like close to Big Bang, perhaps, like compared to perspective of it close to Big Bang then close to us. And yeah, there's probably already a big life form over here, like maybe you can think about alien, like alien with smart thing, um and they can make like a huge civilization and stuff like that, like a utopia or something. But the problem with this is that these all of these only existed during that time. And we all know what happened to life form, right? It never lasts forever. Well, at least on Earth, like a dinosaur existed and then they died due to the comet. What else? Like, yeah, the first microorganism, the most simplest one, they probably already died or extinct, right? Or evolved. So, which means that their original form probably already extinct long time ago, and they now change into some other shape or form, right? And the same can be said to human as well, like maybe in like I don't know, like tens of thousands of years from now, maybe human already like out of resource, maybe we won't have any more resource, and yeah, we will extinct. Maybe there's another apocalyptical event, for instance, like doomsday, and all the humans just dies, right? And then we got replaced by other life form. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is that um, even though those are like those actually even though we exist for quite a long time, but if you take a perspective of billions of years, like few thousands of years, that's like nothing, right? It's like I don't know, like 0.000 something percent chance, or not chance, percent of, all time, right? So yeah, like we exist over here, but yeah, only over here. We didn't actually exist a long time ago. We might not exist, sometime from now, but yeah, that is the problem, right? So people always forget that there is also another dimension, which is time. And yes, although other life form might exist, but like what are the odds that we are at the same, rapid, development? Like, literally, they just evolved the way as, human also just evolved. We invented technology. Maybe they also do that, like exactly at this time. Like right now, today is March 27th. Like specifically March 27th, 2023. Like Earth calendar, out of all time, that there's another life that actually exists. I feel like it might not be the case. So yeah, also we, like out of this vast space, like space, the fact that there's only few candidates of locations where life form can exist, like that is also a difficult thing in the first place. This might actually looks like a lot, but like what if this is the only life form, right? In the entire universe that might be possible, right? By that I mean planets that are habitable. So this is probably only a handful amount. And yeah, this compared to all space, compared to all time as well, I feel like it's not gonna be a high chance, like as for now we only know Earth, right? Out of this place over here, we only know on Earth. So yeah, even if there's another one, I feel like we're already apart from time. Like this thing, this another life form, it probably already existed, like let's say a million years ago. That is already a long time, right? A million years ago, that is already a long time. What is life on Earth a million years ago? There's no human. There are some dinosaur, which is a life form, but they are not quite intelligent, right? We're talking about like smart people, like just human, but it's alien. I feel like like a million years apart, that is a lot of time. Heck, even like again, like I said, maybe like maybe I don't know, like few billion years ago, maybe there's actually another planet in solar system, that actually has some life form, but there's nothing yet on Earth. But they just see Earth as, oh, it's just a planet. It's inhabitable, and then like something happened to this planet. It's now dead without any trace whatsoever. We never know it existed, something like that. And then there's something life on Earth, like we exist. um, and yeah, we might also take a look at Mars, right? There's Mars. As for now, there's nothing on Mars, right? It's barren. But what happened, like I don't know, like few million years from now, like when the Earth got destroyed, Earth becomes barren, and then another life starts at Mars, for instance. And then they develop, and then they become civilization, and then they just see Earth as like a barren world, right, without any life form. And they're also thinking the same about, is there any like a life form at the same time right now somewhere out there, which is like I said again, it's most likely not gonna happen, because yeah, we're just separated by time, right? Even if there's another life form exists, I I'm optimist that they either already happened long time ago and they already extinct, or they are still in the process of evolution. Like maybe all of the human right now, they are probably still an I don't know, like amoeba for instance, or a single cell. Like they just discovered that they can absorb the energy from the sun to create its own food, for instance. maybe their life form is still in that stage, somewhere out there. So yeah, they are not human just yet. So yeah, that's just my theory though. What do you think about that? But I feel like there is no other life form at the moment at this exact time, just because the fact that yes, the universe is wide, but also time is also wide. There is a lot of time that can happen during any other time. Why would you think that other life form actually exists like right now, right? Out of across time, for instance. So yeah, but anyway, I think I'll be for this one. Let me know what you think. But I feel like that is what my opinion. Maybe you have some other, scientific, proof or explanation where it might actually be most likely that if there's any other life, it will be right now as well, with the same pace, the same level of technology, the same culture, etc., etc. But yeah, anyway, I think for this one. I hope you guys enjoy it. Stay safe, stay healthy. I will see you again tomorrow with another discussion in 1 year 365. But until then, see ya.